It's Thursday night. It's 7:36. We've only got about 20 minutes before the session starts. And we're going to prep some Dungeons and Dragons. Okay, so got some problems here. First and foremost is that they're in the middle of a really big fight. Like a really big fight. Viktor Valakovich, their fated ally, has lost his legendary staff of the Sword of Archmagi. Isaac Strahd is dead. Leo Johnson is close to dead. And they're getting ready to go into a rather big campaign milestone fight. If they complete the fight, they will get a fate points. They will get two level ups, which is kind of nuts. So it's pretty good. I don't know if they'll get the 2 level ups right away. I think they have to do something with all the stones, but they're going to be pretty damn close to it. So I'm a little worried. They've got 2 fate points here on Leo and on Robin. And then there is the whole issue of the Leo and Jason sharing the same body. Again, Isaac is Deadzo's. Irenia's been taken. They're down bad. But they are teamed up with Strahd von Zarovich. Which, the only group to do that, surprisingly. They have plans. They have goals. They're going to try and make it happen. Wayne will be returning. There's a lot of things I probably should have prepped, but I didn't. And here we are with 20 minutes until the game starts. So, what kind of things can and should we do? Great question. Great question. So, what I'm going to do is make a Taroka card. Yep, you heard me. Alright, so we're going to download this Jason Leo. Go. We're going to open up our Taroka card template. It's in our Curse of Strahd folder. Alright, Taroka card template. Which is getting a little beefy from all the Taroka cards we've had to make. Alright, we're going to grab this. I have plans. And we're going to make a new one. We have a Leo one. I don't even remember where the fucking Leo one's from. Olive, Arabella, Quinn. This is Taylor. So who's this? This is also Taylor? Luke? Eastmark? Ez? Liar? Bratislav? Anatoly? Shit. Leo? Alright, Leo. Alright, so what we're going to do here is we're going to duplicate Leo. Alright, we're going to paste this in. Oops. Let's see. Oop. Alright, so we're going to put this and then like that. You know, like the 2-headed cards that they make? Kind of like that. Alright, let's see if we can make this work. Go. Kind of make them bleed into each other. The problem is, I really would have preferred to have the OG art on this, but I can't remember the last time I backed up my tokens. It says here, Curse of Strahd March, so it's unlikely that I would find it there. Let's see. Where's my archive tokens? Token archived. Yikes. Curse of Strahd. April, June, October, January? No, no, it's older than January. Alright, hold on. I want to say October then. Let's see. Nope, nope. Okay, hold on. Let's try December. Do I have December? I have September. Let's see. Oh, that's spooky. Let's see. Dang, this is going a little too far back in time. Son of a bitch. I don't actually remember where this art is at. I know Dom sent it to me. I don't want to go through, like, in the very brief amount of time that we have, like, my history of conversation with Dom just to find this art. I feel like we'd be there for a long time. Let's see. Scroll. Scroll. Scrolling. Hey, that actually didn't take too long at all. Alright. Okay, so we'll take this. Alright, we'll go back in here to the Soroka card. Alright, get rid of these two. Place this in. Like so. Ugh, there we go. Look at that. That looks really gross. Alright, so we'll do these two together. I really like how this is going. And I just wanted to do it, okay? That's the only reason I'm doing it. It's not because I don't want to think about where the campaign's at and how stressful everything is. That's not it at all. Alright, so let's see. Jason. And then need to replace. Hold on a sec. Let's see. Jason. That's not Jason. That's Jack. That's fine. I just need one of these sword symbols. There we go. And then I'll take this sword thing up to Leo Copy. Go in and turn Leo Copy on. We got swords up there. On top of the cigarettes. It's great. Alright. Where are you at? Swords. Swords. Okay. Alright. So then we just need to turn off all these others. Oh, nope. I want the cigarettes. Hold on. Alright. So, sword. Go over here. And over here. Nope. Yep. There we go. Okay. Then we go here. Shrunk that down. Alright, great. So, oh, one thing we forgot to do is render this into black and white. So we'll just do a quick desaturate, and then we'll pump some values here. Awesome. Alright, save it out. I think that's super cool. And I've been thinking about doing it all day, so I'm glad I at least got that out of the way. Praying for tonight? Yeah, me too. I'm not ready to run my Kobold game. I'll run it if I have to, but I'm not ready. Alright. Let's go in here. I also hope that making him this card isn't like the kiss of death, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know we're all very superstitious when we play our games. Alright. I bet Dom's gonna get a kick out of this, so send it over to him. 15 minutes left. Alright. We know Isaac's dead, but he's not dead yet, so we don't need to make a card for him just yet. Got Wayne coming back. He needs some vampire abilities. I thought about, since it's kind of late in the game, just giving him some vampire spawn abilities and just fucking calling it a day. So, I was just gonna give him like a bite, and then all the vampire weaknesses. Spider climb. Not regeneration. And not blood frenzy, because he's still, still baby. But just give him that other stuff. Alright, cool. So then under features, he would have that stuff. I guess under inventory is his bite. Grab this. Alright. The target dies as this effect reduces the maximum hit points to 0. That's fine. It's affected by mod, but it's also a finesse weapon. It's good. Alright. Sweet. Aw. Damn. Okay. I'll let him know. I'll put it into the chat. Alright, pin that bad boy. Alright, get rid of this, and this, and this. Alright, get rid of this. Oh, we could have the acted. I think I have that set up now. Let me see. Nope. Alright, so that's another thing I need to do, because they did not fix Lancer. I don't think they're going to fix Lancer, if I'm being honest. I'm sad about it, for sure, but, it kind of is what it is at this point. Acted. This creature has gone this turn. Alright. Put that in there. Submit. Drag that on down. I actually need this in a spot that I could easily apply it. So I'll put it here. And then... Damn, I use all this stuff a lot. But I'll move Death down. And I'll move Acted up. There we go. Cool. Alright, so that's working. Great. We got the card. That's cool. Meaning to update the card. We already have the fight planned against Baba Lysaga. I will admit I'm a terrible spellcaster in 5th edition D&D. Probably in all games, honestly. Which is part of why I'm so... I don't know. I bounce off of high level play so much just because there's so much magic in high level play. So controlling Victor, who's going to be a spellcaster, and Baba Lysaga, who's a spellcaster, it feels like it's going to be a lot. But they still have to chew through the last 57 of Honker's health. Honker, who is currently raging. Which is just a great mechanic to add at Bloodied. If your boss's hit points is getting chewed up too much, just have them rage. Especially if they're if they're not a spellcaster, just have them rage. I think that works really well. So let's see. We got this vampire boy coming back. That's fun. And then, a sharpshooter with spider climb? That's awesome. And then what else? that means that in the fight with Baba Lysaga, I'm gonna focus really hard on the people who have fate points, and Anatoly, because he's just kind of there. It's like a temporary character. David's gonna resume play of Wayne, and then we'll kind of see where things go from there. Oof. All right, so 9 more minutes to go. Let's see. All right, I fixed that. Irenia is gone for now. Wayne's coming back. Jason's down there, but Leo Johnson's up there, but they're the same guy. It's like very confusing. They're gonna add that fanspiration, so they'll be up to 3 going into this. I feel like the whole night is just gonna be Baba Lyzaga's hut. Do you know what I mean? So I don't think we're gonna have too much to do beyond that. In the time that we still have, let's go ahead and check a D&D Beyond. And we'll go to Perez. Here we go. So we'll do some of this. Alrighty. Didn't Isaac die during the fight? Yes, Isaac is dead. So one of their big bruisers is Dunzo's. And I'll be honest, I'm a little sad that Isaac's done because he's only, he's a cool character. And I think he's only alive in this timeline. But now he's dead in this timeline also. But I really hoped that he would go the distance. I was excited. Especially with him going to the Amber Temple. That would have been really cool. But Sweet Boy Parple still hanging on. He's still hanging on, and that's good. Alright. Let's see. What's going on with Baba Lysaga? Alright. Someone has built a ramshackle wooden hut. Baba Lysaga is inside her hut unless she has been drawn forth by activity elsewhere. The squawks of the birds are music to her ears, but the noise makes it impossible for her to hear anyone approaching. Only the howling of the skulls in Area U2, well, I definitely missed that, are loud enough to be heard over the squawking. Inside each cage is a swarm of ravens that fiercely attacks Baba Lysaga and her scarecrows, if released. Each cage is held shut by one of Baba Lyzaga's arcane lock spells, and opening it requires a knock spell or a strength 20 or a sleight of hand 20. The upside-down skull that floats next to the hut is a hill giant skull that Baba Lysaga has hollowed out and transformed into a vehicle. It hovers in place until Baba Lysaga commands it to fly, which she can only do while inside it. It has a flying speed of 40. No one else can control the skull. A creature inside the skull has 3/4 cover against attacks made from outside the skull. The skull is big enough to hold one medium creature. It has AC 1550 hit points and immunity to poison and psychic damage. The hut interior. The hut is 15 feet on the side and packed with old furniture, including a wooden cot, wicker cabinet, a slender wardrobe, a wooden table, a stool, a barrel-topped wooden chest reinforced with brass bands, and an iron tub stained with blood. In the middle of the room is a ghastly wooden crib with a small angelic child sitting in it. All of the furnishings except the crib are bolted to the floor. Beneath the crib, green light seeps up through the cracks between the rotting floorboards. The child and the crib are illusions created by Baba Lysaga using a programmed illusion spell. Oh, should probably make sure she has that in her spell book. Alright, programmed illusion. There we go. She refers to the child as Strahd and created the illusion out of madness because she considers herself a protective mother. Beneath the hut's rotting floorboards is a 3-foot deep cavity containing the magic green glowing gem that Baba Lysaga took from the Wizard of Wine's winery. This gem animates the hut, see the creeping hut, The floorboards can be ripped up or smashed with only a 14 strength check. Characters can also break through the floor by dealing 10 whole damage to it. The hut doesn't give up the gemstone easily, however. If the gemstone is destroyed or removed from the cavity, the hut becomes incapacitated. Baba Lysaga keeps soiled robes in the wardrobe and assorted spell components in the wicker cabinet. The tub is where she ritually bathes in blood to prevent aging. See Gifts of Mother Night in the Baba Lysaga section. If the characters approach the hut at an appropriate time without being noticed, they can see her bathing. Alright. The wooden chest is... yeah! The wooden chest in the hut is protected by a glyph of warding that requires a successful DC 17 intelligence check to find. The glyph deals some thunder damage when triggered, and releases 4 crawling claws that fight until destroyed. Also contained in the chest are various items that Baba Lysaga has taken from dead adventurers over the years, which is some pretty good shit in there. If your card reading reveals that a treasure is here, it's in the chest with the other items. That's all we got. 3 minutes to game. Let's open up Raising the Stakes by Lunch Break Heroes. These folks, the Steve Miller and friends, they got a good feel for this game. You know what I'm saying? They got a pretty good feel for this game. So let's check out Ruins of Brez. Uplifting motivation, buddy. I don't know if we're into all that shit. Exploring a mother's love. Baba Lysaga, if nothing else, is a maternal figure. Although she has become evil and twisted, she genuinely cares for Strahd's well-being. Because she is unable to be close to the man she considers her son, Baba has cultivated a fantasy to satisfy her maternal urges. This fantasy manifests through the landscape of Berez in the way discarded children's toys and baby paraphernalia. When your party arrives at the outskirts of Berez, they'll find occasional toy rattle or rocking horse sticking up out of the mud. Each item is wet and moldering and is adorned with skulls, ravens, and occult symbols. Additionally, the words "is no fun, is no Blinsky" is inscribed on each of them. Oh, that's cool. I should have done that. As characters move further in towards the center of Berez, they will see more and more discarded toys. Baba's hut is the epicenter of the toy junkyard. This gradual change in density can be assigned for perceptive players, the characters getting warmer or colder in their journey through the swamp. Random encounters, obviously add some crocodiles and giant frogs. Special encounters, the Burgomaster's Mansion, the graves, the goat pen, the standing stones, Baba Lyzaga's hut. 1 minute till the game. It's almost inevitably your party will encounter Baba Lysaga. When they do, assuming they don't find her bathing in blood, they will find her to be a hunched old woman that walks with a cane. What if they do find her bathing in blood? She will see the party members are bunched together. She will cast a Bard's Black Tentacles. I don't think there's actually any weakness of her bathing in the blood. Yeah. It's cool that they want to come fight her, but yeah. It kind of is what it is there. Alright, I gotta go run the game. I hope everybody has a good weekend. I'll be back tomorrow night to do a vodcast with Dom about Pathfinder bosses, because we're still hung up on that. And I'll see you next time.